So for an airway evaluation, unfortunately, it's hard to find somebody because it's so specialized. It's specialized in regards to, you don't learn this stuff in school. I myself am a pediatric dental hygienist from my background. And this is something I did not learn in school. I did not learn about sleep. I did not learn about airway. I did not learn about tongue function or oral function in general. Dentists don't learn this. My daughter's in grad school for speech pathology. She's not learning this, but she knows about it because of me, her mama. Anywho, so you want to Google for somebody in your area or go to airwaycircle.com or IAOM.com or AOMT.com. Now, when you talk about an airway evaluation, I would say the best bang for your buck is Google an oral facial myofunctional therapist. For a 7-year-old, it could be a dental hygienist like myself. We also have occupational therapists on staff. They do a wonderful job if there's extra needs like sensory, primitive reflexes, daily living activities, etc. Why it's important, looking at the stuffy nose predicament is over time, if kids can't express to you that their noses are stuffy. They can't say, hey, like, I think I'm supposed to use this thing and it's not feeling that great. That's not something that, in my experience, kids can express until they get a little older. So what happens is if we use our nose a lot, then our tongue stays up like it should, like we do when we're born. But if our nose becomes inflamed due to allergies, even just minimal allergies can have a big impact. Our tongue will start to fall, and also the airway muscles, because the tongue is kind of the thermostat for everything else to keep everything else working how it should. Now, if there's airway obstruction, tonsillar obstruction, adenoid obstruction, loose and floppy airway muscles, including the tongue and the throat muscles, when you go to lay down, everything collapses into that pharyngeal space, and that way you're going from breathing from a nice big fire hose into a very small restricted airway space. So I had another comment on here about feeling tired but no evidence of sleep apnea. Those individuals will have upper airway resistance. So there'll be some point in this space where there's resistance to the airflow, and it will cause micro arousals, and that happens in kids too and adults. So it won't be detected from low oxygen saturation through a sleep study. You'll get micro arousals on the sleep study. That's indicative of having sleep disordered breathing. So going back here, go see a myofunctional therapist. We have referrals. If anybody says that they can do everything in-house, don't go there. So we rely on using other professionals to collaborate to build a specific team for our individual patients. We also see patients locally in the Phoenix and Mesa area in Arizona, and also globally and throughout the states virtually. We've done this for years. So yes, please get help, because I also had all of these issues when I was younger. And like I said, we didn't learn about this. And so I struggled with my sleep. I struggled with my mental health because of my sleep until I was in my late 30s. And I've been working on myself for 8 years. So it's worth it. My life is so much better for that reason. And look into it. And I applaud you for advocating for your son, because it's hard. So we offer free consults if anybody else needs help. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you for that.